Amazon calls it Prime Day. Everyone else calls it Black Friday in July. This is a Dell G5 gaming laptop, and is this my best purchase of the year, or did I just get suckered into another one of the world's greatest marketing schemes, even though I have a marketing degree myself? We'll find out. This is a Dell G5 5530. Now, I picked this specific laptop because I currently run my entire channel on a Dell G3 that I bought in 2025. Now, I wasn't going to buy this. There's nothing really, or I wasn't really in the market for a new laptop. I was sort of more looking to rebuild my PC. But during Black Friday in July, they had these bad boys for sale. Come on, get out of there. Oh, I see. With a 13th gen Core i5 and a 6 gig 3050. Now, my current G3 has a 9300H Core i5 and a 1660 Ti. Ooh. You ready for this bad boy? Oh, does it? I thought it opened up like a clam. No, not a clamshell. Okay. Now, I bought my G3 for $799 in 2020. And it was like a manufacturer refurbished model. It was not brand new. Charging cable. This was brand new from the Dell website for $599. That was what really caught my attention during the sale. And needless to say, I couldn't help myself. 4 generations on the processor. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that bad boy. 4 generations on the processor, 2 on the graphics card, even though I'm technically going from a 60 series to a 50 series. I'm just ignoring that for now. And $200 less than I bought the other one for. Ooh. Got some dust on it. Look at that beauty. Now, you could argue, Maslow, you've done a bunch of things to the other laptop, like put 32 gigs of RAM in it and a 2 terabyte hard drive. And doesn't that make it more expensive or whatever? Ooh. Look at that beauty. Ethernet and headphones, low battery light, 2 USB A's on the side, display port, another USB power, HDMI out. Not bad. Now, this does only come with 8 gigs of RAM, and because I don't use Apple computers, I don't have to pretend like 8 gigs of RAM is even close to being enough. Luckily, because it's not an Apple laptop and it is made to be upgraded, there are solutions for that. This is 32 gigs of DDR5 5600. I think this laptop is made to run at like 48 or 46, something like that. And a 2 gigabyte 7100 megabit per second hard drive. It comes with 512. So this will be the exact same spec as my current laptop, except 4 generations newer on the processor and 2 on the graphics card. This also has 120 hertz refresh rate screen, which I'm assuming most of the games I play should be pretty much pegged at 120 frames a second on this laptop. My G3 is only 60 frames a second, and while the games are pegged at 60, that I play at least, like Call of Duty, I'm really looking forward to 120 and seeing what that's like. Not to mention, this does have enough horsepower to run my whole channel on it, meaning all of the video editing stuff. Now, again, because this is a gaming laptop, and it's meant, or not necessarily meant to be upgraded, but it is totally possible to upgrade it over time, accessing the internals is as easy as like 10 screws in the back panel and popping the bad boy off. It's coming. It's pinching me. There it is. First time's always the hardest. Come on. Just beautiful. And just like that, set that aside. I will disconnect that battery. All right, you're supposed to, even though I've literally never turned this on, still hit the power button for a couple seconds after unplugging the battery to drain all the whatever's in there, capacitors and stuff. All right, the RAM is right in front of my face, so I'll just start with that. Beautiful. Cute little guy. Samsung DDR5 8 gig 5600. Oh, so it is made to go at 5600. Very nice. Oh, don't tell me you flip it upside down. You do. Wow, that's interesting. Never seen that before. Let's get up close and personal. Oh no, here's Wi-Fi. That's the first NVMe drive. And there's the second. That's kind of nice. In the G3, there was 2 NVMe slots, but one of them was used for the Wi-Fi card. There was enough space for a 2.5-inch internal hard drive in there, but that would have made it heavier than it already is, and ain't nobody got time for that because I do actually travel quite a bit with it. Now, this is a Crucial P310. I got this for $90, 2 terabytes on Prime Day. I ain't never seen a 100 meg NVMe drive for under $100. Needless to say, I jumped at the chance. And this RAM, was like 70. Also pretty cheap for 32 gigs of DDR5. Wow. How small the hard drives are just blows my mind these days. God, look at that dainty little thing. My entire Steam library and every video I'm gonna make in the future after this one will go through this bad boy right here. Pretty crazy. The memories of a channel on something like this. God, I love how nice hard drive installation is now. All right, I'm struggling with this one a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. There might be a... I am definitely supposed to pull this off of the heatsink because they got a little thermal pad on there. Ah, like that. Okay. Attempt number 2 with this screw. Wish me luck. Is that sticky? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus. These screws are starting to make me nervous. No! Come on! Oh, I had it! Oh, almost. That was the closest it's ever been. Go to your home. Come on, you're in. Grab. Oh! That was supremely upsetting, but we got there. I'm sweating. Jesus. It's hot in the studio, boys. Okay, now that's done. Plug the battery back in. Dry off my sweat. Clamp down that ribbon cable. And put the cover back on. Is there any like angled ones? Yep. Wow, these corners do not want to go down. I don't love that, but I didn't build the laptop. I don't like that at all. I hate how it seems like they forced everything in here. Okay. Hot rodding is done. I can't wait to start editing videos and playing games with this bad boy. I will put the total price at the end here. Laptop was $599, RAM was $70, hard drive was $90. It was like $100 after tax. So for roughly, we'll call it $770. Did I get got, or was this a whole lot of horsepower for the price? You know, it doesn't have a metal case. It's going to have 0 battery life, but I can still take it with me places. It's going to have more than enough horsepower to run at least 60 frames a second in whatever game I want to play. Hopefully 120, like the screen says. And, you know, it'll be an absolute workhorse for the next 5 years. So let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll ride everything.